When I say Hebrews, I mean myself. Praying, cause I can't redeem myself. 5.
This is you and 5. And we sure.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. This is Elder Ayil coming back one more time from One Nation, One Power, keeping it real. I just want to talk to you for a few minutes. I'm going to show you some clips of what's actually going on around the world, as opposed to your news here in Babylon telling you about Tom Brady. Brothers and sisters, we're hitting a critical stage in life on this planet. And I thought I'd just come on here and show you some clips of what's actually going on around the world when it comes to refugees. Now, I want to ask you a question. How is it possible that all over the world right now, there's chaos, murder, mayhem, bombings, killings, terrorism, and it still has not actually affected us as a whole here in Babylon yet? I want you to think about that for a minute. What is it that's sparing Babylon right now? And when is our turn? I'm not talking about the police shooting one brother here, one brother there, one tribe of Issachar here, one tribe of Issachar there. I'm not talking about this old random one here, one there. When is it our turn that what we seeing happening around the world come home? When are these chickens coming home to roost? I'm asking you that question because I want to keep you in the frame of mind of preparedness. I want to keep you in the frame of mind of staying ready, living ready. If something was to happen tomorrow, are you ready? That's the question I have for you. And you're not going to be able to allow your emotions to get in the way of what's about to happen here in Babylon. Because this devil got this place reserved. You hearing me? This devil. But the Most High behind all of it. But the Most High letting this devil reserve this place. Let me tell you, we got something major coming. That's right. All of these major events happening in Greece, happening in the Ukraine, happening in Syria, happening in Libya, happening in Iraq, happening over in Hungary now. People migrating, trying to get here and trying to get there. Our border wide open. They're my brothers Issachar, but they don't know who they are. They just as dangerous as ISIS. That's just like my brothers that's still in the hood gang banging. They just as dangerous as ISIS. Oh, I know you see I'm laughing, but you know what? You guys see me laugh, I'm serious as a heart attack. You hearing me? I laugh, but I'm serious. Don't think it's a joke. I'm serious. Yes, some say I'm crazy as a Bessie bug, but let me tell you something. When somebody make that statement and say you crazy, they also crazy. Because we're part of a belief system that's going to cost us our natural lives. So when somebody say you crazy, or that person crazy, this person crazy, what you a part of? You a Hebrew Israelite? In the last days, spoken of in Ezekiel 37, you better be crazy or you better get crazy, because what's coming to us, you're going to have to psychologically deal with it. Ain't going to be no time for nobody breaking down. Ain't going to be no time for nobody crying over spilled milk. That's right, that spilled milk going to be mamas, going to be daddies, going to be sisters, going to be brothers. That's right, ain't going to be no time, you hearing me, to be sitting around talking about I want to give up, I want to quit because my mama gone, my daddy gone. No, your mama and your daddy living in sin. They're going to get exactly what the Most High got planned for them. Your brother and sister living in sin, they're going to get exactly what the Most High got planned for them. I come on here to bring you the raw truth. Why? Because I deal in reality. I deal in the now, trying to get you psychologically prepared for what's about to happen. If I see my brother next to me drop dead because of the Most High decide He's gonna let the wicked spray some type of toxic poison, and I'm able to walk through it because I'm under the blood and the protection and the laws and the commandments of the Most High God, and He not, and He dropped dead right in front of me. I can't fall down on the ground and lose my mind because my so-called brother just fell down dead. Hello? These are the type of scenarios that's coming to Babylon. You better hear me and hear me good. This thing about to kick off and get real. Do you hear me? There ain't gonna be no more of your movies you like to go and watch. American Blackout. Yeah, American Blackout coming real soon. You better start making preparations of how to live your life without that cell phone attached to your hip. That's right. That's what's coming. You see all these refugees crossing these borders and going here and going there. There's one thing I noticed about all of these pictures. I don't see no cell phones in their hands operating. Hello. And I remember not too long ago, the blackout that happened in New York City. People was out there on the street corners losing their mind because they lived 2 miles away. They didn't know how they was going to get home. It's called walking, my brothers and sisters. Hello. I'm here today to let you know. We ain't got no more time to be acting and pretending like we ready for this thing, when in all actuality we not. I got another thing I want to talk about. I want to get off my chest. You know, Paul said he did not come with the wisdom that man teaches, but that he come in the demonstration and the power of the Most High God. I've come to realize and understand over a length of time living here in Babylon that going to these schools and these colleges oftentimes put our people in the mindset that in order to be an intelligent individual, you got to learn how to speak like Babylon speak. I made a conscious decision back in the 9th grade. I did not want to learn proper English. I did not want to be like my slave masters and my oppressors. I didn't want to talk like them. I didn't want to dress like them. And like hell, I didn't want to look like them. Hello. That's why I chose the gang life. That's called rebellion. That's right. I did not want to be like the people in Babylon. I didn't want to talk like my Caucasian brothers. I didn't want to walk like my Caucasian brothers. And I didn't want to smell like my Caucasian brothers. But we got a lot of Israelites out there that believe that the only way to hold on to their congregations is to be able to talk a certain way. To be able to talk like Babylon. That's right. We ain't into this old American English. We spoke fluent Hebrew before we got here. And when we get to the kingdom, we're going to speak fluent Hebrew. So I would like to say, for the American language, the hell with it. It's going in the trash can anyway. It's going in the garbage. This tongue ain't going to the kingdom. That's right. Why? Because there's a lot of wisdom with this tongue. You know, you believe that you got to use the right vernacular. Yeah, I can use big words. You got to use the right vernacular for me to be able to entertain you or listen to you. What the hell is that? Are you that damn shallow? Are you that damn silly and ignorant that a person got to be able to speak a certain way for you to be able to listen to them because you ain't got a little bit of education? Well, I'm here today to let you know there's going to be a lot of our people burning in hell's fire and flames on planet Earth because they too educated to be able to sit down and listen to somebody that got some common sense. You know what? If common sense was so common, wouldn't everybody have it? But I'm noticing that, as my brilliant wife once told me, that common sense is not common. It's a supernatural ability. Common sense is a supernatural ability. Kind of like being like a Superman. Common sense is. That's right. Common sense is a supernatural ability given by the Most High God. And my common sense is telling me that you better take heed to the warning of the Most High prophet. The signs are everywhere. Stock market ain't coming back. They ain't bringing it back. Why would you want to bring it back when you about to crash, when you want depopulation? Why now would you want to bring the stock market back? Hello. Why now would you believe that everything is about to get better here in Babylon when tax season right around the corner? Let me talk to you for a minute like I'm Amalek. If I was Amalek and I robbed you all year of your tax money, it made good sense to me to cause an event that you don't get your money back. You better come on up out of here. That's right, September, October, November, end of the tax season. You're supposed to get your money back. I'm sitting back here wondering if they're going to give us our money back. Somebody about to make a power move. That's right. Just jack all the Americans of their tax money. Cause us an event to where martial law got to be declared. Shut it all down so I can keep their money. I done punked them out of it all year anyway. That's what Amalek's saying. That's right. They just took a loss, some of them in the stock market. The only way they can get their recoup and get it back, keep your tax money. This is all funny as hell to me. This is comedy. This is a movie. We are actually living in a movie. This is a set. We on the set. We playing out the parts of this game that the Most High intended for us to play out. Some of us playing out the good part, and some of us playing out the evil and wicked as hell parts. But this is a damn movie. Because if you would have told me years ago that I serve a God, and the God that lives in the heavenly realm operates in ships, and he moves around in ships, I would have told you, I said, what the hell kind of move? What you smoking? PCP, if you'd have told me that there's an angelic force outside the universe and there's an angelic force operating on the planet right now behind the scenes called demonic forces, this is a movie, man. You can't get, this is the best movie ever written. That's right. You got a lot of producers out there that wrote movies, but the Most High put this one together. We got people out here running around right now thinking they got men thinking they women. You got women thinking they men. They proud of it too. I don't want to hear not one of you out there screaming and hollering when the fire comes. Take it like a man. That's right. Take it like a man. That's right. But we got the handwriting on the wall, people. We got the handwriting on the wall. And this one, I'm going to throw this one in there. You know, I can't come on here without throwing some type of scripture, some type of knowledge, some type of wisdom out there. But, you know, I got brothers and sisters and friends that's still a part of Christianity. And there's a passage of scripture that they like to throw at me, you know. But, you know me, I play that old baseball. I throw it back. I hit it back. Hit it out the park. But in John 1:17, it says, for the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by Jesus Christ. I'm just going to read it like the Bible says. For the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by Jesus the Christ. Now, when you read that passage of scripture, just like it is, without having any understanding of Isaiah chapter 28, verse 9 and 10, just with the first two verses of 28 and 9, whom shall he teach knowledge? Question mark. Whom shall he teach knowledge? Question mark. We know that that passage of scripture is dealing with line upon line and precept upon precept. But when you read John 1:17, like my friends, my Christian friends that have been taught to read it, one verse at a time, you will walk away with the belief that, you know, you don't have to keep the law of God because the law was given by Moses and grace and truth came by Jesus Christ. But, you know, to get the understanding of that passage of scriptures, John 1:17, for the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by Jesus Christ. You got to know Psalms 119, 142. For thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. His law is the truth. So when you go back to John 1:17 and read it in the proper context of precept upon precept, then you can understand John 1:17 is actually saying that the law was given by Moses, but grace and the law came by Jesus Christ. And over in John 8:32, it begins to make even more sense when Christ says, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Now, when you go back to Psalms 119, 142, thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. And now go back to John 8:32, and you shall know the law, and the law shall make you free. Let me tell you, this is a time in history when the law of God has actually made me free from the law of sin and death, because the laws of America deal with sin and death, my friend. And by keeping the laws of the Most High God, it then protects me, it shields me from the ungodly laws of Babylon. Because if I participate in the ungodly laws of Babylon, I shall I shall die and go to a living hell. That's why the laws of the Most High God keeps me and shields me and protects me. It's my hedge in the time of trouble. It's my hedge when the enemy comes in like a flood. The Spirit of the Most High shall lift up a standard against him. But brothers and sisters, I want to let you know, we got crisis happening all over the planet right now. But here in Babylon, they just moving like a snail. You know, one fake shooting here and one fake shooting there and one fake, and you supposed to believe all this garbage. One fake shooting here, policeman gets shot in. How many of y'all there actually believe them when they said the police officer got shot in his bed at home and they out there doing a search? I remember back in the old days when they say somebody got shot at home, they had the audacity, they had the nerve to at least show you the tape surrounding the home and the dang on coroner there at the house. Has anybody seen any pictures of the ambulance at the house where the police officer lived and the coroner's tape? You know, they put that coroner tape, they're quick to put that coroner's tape up in the ghetto. A picture of the coroner's tape around the house where the police officer supposed to got killed, where the body's supposed to be in their land. You know what I'm saying? Blood everywhere. Anybody see any pictures of that? I don't believe nothing these devils say from this day forward. Show me the body. Show me the body. Let me touch it. Let me, come on out of here. Let me grab his head and see if his head is real. Let me see if his feet real. Don't believe it unless you see it. These people telling you anything, fairy tales, telling you this and telling you that. And you, some police officer got killed. Show me the body. Another police officer come out talking about somebody shoot at him, he gonna wreck his car, burn his car. People, we have entered into the plane of insanity. Ain't nothing but insanity happening on this planet right now. And once again, common sense is not common. It's a supernatural gift. And very few of us have it. So this is El Dayo from One Nation, One Power telling you, Christ said, keep your eye on the signs of the times. And if you're doing that, you can clearly see that what's going on around the world is coming home to roost. This is El Dayo. Stay prayed up. We're moving into another holy day season. Get your fasting life together. Get your mental life together. That's right. And most of all, live right. Keep living right. No matter what mama say. Keep living right. No matter what your daddy say. You come into the knowledge of this truth and they're trying to get you to go back to that old paganism called Christianity, and you fighting it with everything you have, and they mocking you and talking about you and laughing at you, trying to use peer pressure. That's what the devil's doing right now. You're trying to use peer pressure. You're trying to use your own mamas and daddies and cousins and uncles and grandmas and grandpas on you. He's using every weapon in the family that's known to man. But Christ said that our enemies shall be they of our own house. So suck it up. That's right. You're supposed to be talked about. You're supposed to be put down. When you find yourself in the truth and on the right path, you're going to be talked about. You're going to be called crazy. People going to say you don't know what you're doing. They're going to say, oh, he don't know where he's going. You know, he's preaching another doctrine. You just let him talk. Because 1 Thessalonians 5:21 says, prove all things. If they can't prove it with not just the Bible, but with historical evidence, tell them, I don't want to hear it. If it's not in the book, it don't deserve to be heard. If it's in the book, it deserves to be heard. This is El Dayo from One Nation, One Power. Once again, coming to lift you up, coming to extol you, coming to let you know. Stay ready, live ready, be ready, make a plan. But when they cut off the telephones and they cut off the internet, that's where you're going to meet your family. That's right. Don't be sitting on no job. I don't care where you at in Babylon. When all the power go out nationwide, that's right. And people don't know what to do. Don't let your job tell you, you got to stay on the job till the power come back on. Like hell you do. I'm shutting the doors and I'm gone. Right, I'm getting home, getting with my family. That's right. Because these devils going to make haste to get to the streets to set up their martial law. That's right. And they're going to have a list. Just like in Nazi Germany. They're going to have a list. So I'm here today to let you know, when this thing kick off, you want your house or your apartment or wherever you stand, the first 20, 30 days, you want it to be your bunker. That's right. You want your house to be your bunker. You don't leave it, huh? Come on out of here. That's why it's important for a lot of our people to get free from alcohol and drugs and cigarettes. Can you imagine the streets filled with people looking for a cigarette butt? Hello! Can you imagine if they doing it already and we ain't even under martial law and they walking out there searching for cigarette butts? Now, what do you think it's going to be like when there's no more cigarettes? If they hooked on crack cocaine now and the crack cocaine stopped, I would hate to be around that individual. That's right. If they're hooked on alcohol and can't get a drink, now, what type of individual do they become? That's right. I'm Eldar Yield from One Nation, One Power, bringing you the raw truth. What they gonna be like? They're gonna be like animals. You waiting on a zombie apocalypse. It's coming. It's coming. If your uncle can't stop shaking now until he get a drink, what are you gonna be like when he can't get that drink? If they get mad and mean and nasty as hell when they don't have a cigarette now, what they gonna be like when they can't get no cigarette? Just giving you a little insight on what you about to deal with if you got family members that's still bound up by the devil with addictions. Gotta get free from any and every addiction known to man right now. That go for pain pills. That's right. You better get free from them pain pills now, because the day coming real soon. You ain't gonna get no pain pills. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna let you know. You better get free. You better fight it. You better pray to the Most High. And guess what else I want to talk about in just a minute? If these devils are using the CERN machine to bring dark matter into this universe, do you know what they're going to do with dark matter? Dark matter causes the worst to come out of people. If you got a spirit of rage and murder in you, when dark matter comes in the room, you will become rage and murder. You will become the very thing that is in you. It will come to the forefront. So if these devils got dark matter, I can imagine they're going to use it as a biological weapon. Just take that dark matter into any city limits, hide it somewhere, and watch the murder rate go up. You think that's probably what they're doing already down there in Baltimore? Sound like to me they've been doing something in Detroit for a long time now. People just don't get up and wake up and say, I'm going to kill somebody. Hello. People just don't get up and say, I'm going to go drive a car and go down the street and kill 15 people. People don't do that. The Most High didn't make people to do that or behave like that. There is a trigger mechanism somewhere. So I'm just throwing that out there. Think a little dark matter down there in Baltimore? They're talking about the killings going up, the gang shootings going up, the murder rate going up. You think they're using dark matter in our inner cities right now? I wouldn't put nothing past these hyenas. Human hyenas. Working for their daddy, the head hyena. So this is Eldar Yield from One Nation, One Power. Keep these laws, keep these statutes, and keep these commandments. Stay ready, live ready, be prepared. Don't go to sleep. That's right, they're rolling out football again. Don't allow them to put you to sleep with that foolishness, with that circus. Get delivered from it now. Might as well. It's going off. That's right. This is Eldar Yield. Strong one. Giving you a few words of encouragement. Live ready. Shalom.
cause I can't redeem myself. 5,